What actually happens when you plank for just 1 minute every single day? Not 5 minutes. Not a long workout, just 1 minute. Most people hear that and immediately underestimate it. 1 minute feels harmless. 1 minute feels easy. 1 minute feels like it couldn't possibly change anything. And that's exactly why most people never take it seriously until they try it. The moment you drop down into position, your body understands the truth. Your arms lock in. Your core tightens. Your shoulders feel the load instantly. Your breathing shifts. Your body stiffens. Your mind wakes up. That 1 minute suddenly feels much longer than 60 seconds. Your muscles begin to speak to you. Your core starts burning quietly. Your shoulders try to escape the tension. And then your mind steps in. It tells you this is unnecessary. It tells you 1 minute won't matter. It tells you you can stop early and still count it. No one would know. No one is watching. But you know, so you hold. The first few days feel awkward. Your body shakes more than you expected. Your form struggles to stay clean. You count every second. You check the time too often. You wait for it to end. But every day, you finish. And that's where the real change begins. Because 1 minute isn't about strength. It's about commitment. You chose something small enough that excuses don't work. You chose something simple enough that avoidance feels dishonest. 1 minute becomes non-negotiable. Your body starts adapting quietly. Your core learns how to stay engaged. Your shoulders stop collapsing under pressure. You don't feel dramatic soreness. You feel subtle control. Standing feels different. Sitting feels more stable. Your posture starts correcting itself without effort. But the biggest change still isn't physical. It's mental. That 1 minute plank becomes your daily check-in, a moment where you face discomfort without distraction. Some days you feel strong. Some days you feel tired before you even start. Some days your mind feels heavy, and still the clock starts. You learn how to breathe under tension, how to stay still while your body wants to move, how to remain focused when your mind looks for escape. That skill doesn't stay on the floor. It follows you. You start noticing that you react differently to stress. You pause instead of panicking. You stay grounded instead of rushing. Because you've practiced staying uncomfortable without quitting, your body begins to feel more connected. Your movements feel smoother. Your balance improves in small but noticeable ways. You feel stronger without flexing, more confident without trying. There's a quiet power in knowing you can hold yourself together. Day after day, 1 minute builds trust. Trust in your discipline. Trust in your ability to show up. You stop questioning whether you'll do it. It's already part of who you are. 1 minute becomes routine, and routines shape identity. You begin to see yourself as someone who doesn't skip, someone who finishes, someone who keeps promises. That identity matters more than the exercise itself. Because once you believe you're disciplined, your actions follow naturally. Your plank starts feeling steadier. Your breathing becomes controlled. Your mind stops racing during the hold. You stop counting seconds. You start feeling the position. The plank becomes a moment of stillness in a noisy day. No phone, no distraction, no excuses, just tension, breath, and control. Your core grows stronger, but your patience grows even more. You realize that strength isn't loud. It's quiet. It's steady. There will be days when 1 minute feels heavier than usual. Days when your shoulders burn early. Days when your core feels weak. Those days matter most, because discipline shows up when motivation doesn't. Every time you hold anyway, you reinforce something deeper than muscle. You reinforce self-trust. You stop doubting your ability to stay consistent. You already have proof. 1 minute, every day. Weeks pass, and the changes become undeniable. Your posture improves. Your movements feel supported. Your body feels stable from the inside. You don't feel fragile. You feel assembled, and mentally, you're calmer. You don't rush decisions. You don't react emotionally as fast. You handle pressure with more control, because you've trained yourself to stay. One day while holding that plank, you realize you're not fighting it anymore. Your breathing is smooth. Your focus is locked in. You're not waiting for it to end. You're present. That's when it becomes clear. This habit was never about 1 minute. It was about teaching yourself that small, consistent effort creates real change. Not overnight, not dramatically, but permanently. 1 minute a day rewired how you see effort, how you handle discomfort, how you trust yourself. It showed you that you don't need extremes, you need consistency. And that lesson carries into everything else you do. Because strength isn't built by doing more. It's built by doing something small every single day. 1 minute, that's what actually happens.